Here are the highlights. 250 class, Concord, North Carolina. The 4-wide drag strip Z-Max from North Carolina, a racing hub. Finally, for the last 2 years, getting a great display of what the best of Supercross and Motocross look like, but this is not, unfortunately, a good one for Jalek Swoll.
James, you know, no, it wasn't. Just a tough hit. He gets squeezed out there by Haiden Deegan and just dips his front end off the ledge of the dirt, and it's slippery there, and hate to see that from Jalek.
Yeah, tough hit and reset everything. Levi Kitchen was out front, so we wonder what the day was going to be. But yeah, on the restart, it was the rookie, Juju, coming out here. And this kid, this is the theme of the day. This kid stayed up front a lot, and he showed how much speed he had. It was good to watch.
Yep, Julien Beaumer, the rookie on the KTM. Now, Haiden Deegan, way back early, but man, did he carve through.
Yeah, he did. And I honestly, at the beginning, I'm like, man, I was skeptical if he was going to be able to make up that much time, but then as soon as he would even sniff clean air, that guy would lay down some incredibly fast laps. Sometimes he was over a second and a half faster than the leaders at times, and he just gobbled them up and really put on a clinic. It seemed like he was extremely comfortable on the motorcycle. He could go inside, outside, was never following, and he rode his own race.
No.
Yeah. And this
RJ Hampshire passed Joe Shimoda, but here comes Deegan.
Yeah, no, I mean, Hayden was coming, and RJ wanted to piece something. The last outdoor, he got on the podium and started feeling good. So you know Hayden probably had a little bit of motivation, because you say anything around, you get a little sense. But this was a big moment of the day. RJ, in that rhythm section that all these guys are struggling, gets a little cross-rutted and goes down really hard. He was in the danger zone, but he was able to get back up and finish the race.
Luckily, he got up, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was a tough lick.
Yeah, well, anybody maybe outside of RJ, they might be still laying there, but you know how he's built, right?
And now Deegan catches the leader, Beaumer, and uses that big rhythm again.
Yeah, Julien had a huge lead, and the only person that was able to catch him was Hayden. I mean, he was just on a different level, so great ride by him. But this kid showed up at the gate. Man, he was moving. He has the swagger, and it was like move or be hit, because I'm going to the front.
Well, like my dad used to tell me, James, if you didn't like what happened at first moto, you probably ain't going to like what's going to happen the second moto, right?
Yeah, if you don't like that, turn the TV off right now, because we get a replay this.
Including Beaumer up front again.
The rookie out front, he starts pulling away. But again, it was things happened a little bit quicker. But Levi wanted to come back to the party here, makes a couple of good passes, was able to get in the lead and start pulling away from these guys. But you know, that confidence that Julien got from that first moto allowed him to.
Like you said, is in Supercross, when Levi would get in the lead, rarely did he ever lose it. And I kind of thought the same, like, you know what? He might check out and have a he might have this.
Yeah,
however,
I think Levi kind of thought that as well, you know. So for him, this was definitely a different moment. But as I said, all that's been building all year long, and you could tell Hayden just felt like his riding, his body language said he wasn't worried at all as he gets past his teammates Max Anstey, and now he's going to go up and get around Juju for second place. And at this point, goes up the inside. Julien did a good job at actually passing him back, but Hayden was going to the front. He was about 6 seconds behind Levi. It took about a lap and a half.
And then Levi doesn't get this double jump, and suddenly Deegan is into the lead.
Oh, and he gave him a wave. I didn't see that.
Discards him like
and
two clubs, right?
Turn down for what? There it is. So, yeah, and that's pretty much all Levi saw. He was gone after that.
I will tell you this.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that Juju Beaumer, I think, had an incredible ride. I think one of the best rides of the weekend for that class outside of Haiden Deegan, and I can't wait to see if he backs up that performance next week. And if so, he's made that next step in his career, I believe. Yep. Great job, Julien.
Yes, could be where it starts for him, and it's where it continues for Deegan, and it will be Kitchen still recovering on the podium. I don't wonder what happened in that first moto. He had the lead, and then they red flag restarted it. But the bottom line is this: Deegan ran everybody down anyway, and he goes 1-1. And he was the #1 seed coming into the playoffs. His points lead is growing. Kitchen third, as mentioned, then Shimoda and Vial.
Yeah, if you look in the dictionary of the word beatdown, you're going to see Haiden Deegan's face up there. That was a beatdown today, son.
Yeah.
The wave, the whip. He was looking over, by the way, when Hampshire went down.
He was toying with him today, and he said he wasn't even. He was mad. He's like, dude, I had so many bobbles.
What?
It was, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, a lot of words, but
that's an 8-point lead now for Deegan, who extended that. Again, he led coming in and stretching over Kitchen, 5 extra points, with Kitchen finishing 3rd today. But watch out, Beaumer's now up to 5th. And a great run for the rookie on the Red Bull KTM. Let's learn more about that team. Send it down to Will Christian.
Thank you, Jason. That's right, and that's why I've headed down here to speak to crew chief here at Red Bull KTM, Carlos Rivera. A busy day for you. You had some guys out on the track there. We just saw Julien Beaumer. We just saw the highlights there. What an incredible performance from this young rookie here today. It really was something special. What do you see in Julien that he's picking up so well here, that's kind of like crossing over to SMX so well, to these hybrid tracks?
Well, definitely for us, it's a work in progress with him. He's been doing really well. He's pretty much gifted a little bit in Supercross than this MX, but he's actually improved quite a bit, and I believe he impressed a lot of people today. You know, he rode well, secured good starts every time, and put himself in a good position. And he took it away, you know, rode really well.
And these tracks, I mean, they're not easy to figure out even for the veterans, for the guys who've been around the, you know, the circuit here and done this. So for Juju, you just said he's a little bit weaker sort of outdoors on the motocross, and yet this had a lot of motocross elements to it, including the high-speed element. So what does that mean to you when you're looking forward now to 2025 and what he's capable of? Where do you think he's going to end up in the pile?
For me, it's easier for him to do Supercross. When I watch him, and that's what the first time I saw him riding, it was like very, very impressive in Supercross. And this is a little mix both, but he feels a lot of confidence in the Supercross tracks, and I believe this will bring a lot for him. You know, a lot of confidence and believing in himself that he belongs there. I mean, he can be in the top 5 every day.
It was fun to watch that build and see that confidence build for him today.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.